And here we go. Hey everybody, how's it going today? Today we're going to be ripping into a pack of the 2024 PWHL hockey cards. That's Women's Hockey League. There's 6 cards in a pack, and this is the one that you guys voted for on the survey to rip. So we're going to get into it. I'm going to kind of gear this video towards people who are not as familiar with the PWHL. So I'm going to just explain, first of all, that the PWHL is a brand new women's hockey league. It's in the middle of its second season in existence. It consists of 6 teams, including 3 Canadian and 3 American teams: Minnesota, Boston, New York, Toronto, Ottawa, and Montreal. And on the cover here, you can see the Minnesota uniform with Taylor Heisey on it. They won the first season in the championship, and they beat out Toronto, and now we're in the second season. And in the second season, the big change, of course, is that the teams didn't have a name in the first year, so they just had their cities on them. In the second year, the teams actually have their name on the uniform, their nickname. So we would say the Minnesota Frost, for example, instead of just saying Minnesota on it. And that's, of course, because they just didn't have the name set up at that point when the season opened up. So it's not a big set of hockey cards. There's only 50 base cards in here, and then there's going to be some Young Guns. Young Guns look exactly like what you would expect to see in like the regular NHL cards. They kind of base it off last year's Young Guns in there. There's also some Dazzlers in here, some Outbursts, and a few inserts, not too many. So we'll go through them, and I'll just show you who we get, just so you can see what they look like. Oh, this one's a little bit hard to rip here. Let's put it out carefully so I don't damage it too much, because it just kind of like broke at the end there. There we go. And let's check them out. These full boxes have become quite pricey. They started off in the $150 range, and they've skyrocketed up to $500, with people trying to capitalize on the fact that this is the very first edition of this. I'm going to start off with Sandra Abstrider, and as you can see that the team is listed at the bottom only, Ottawa. That's the only way you can differentiate the teams on these. Let me just show you the back. That's what it looks like. It's very, very basic with just some information about the players. There's no stats on it because the players hadn't even played into their first season yet, so you won't see any goals, assists, shutouts for the goalies, things like that. So there's one base guard, J. Downey Landry from New York. Next one is Kristen Campbell. That's for the Toronto Scepters, and currently she's on Team Canada in the Women's World Hockey Championships, and she was in there as an injury replacement, actually, because one of the main goalies, Mashmeyer, was injured, so they brought Campbell in, and she's got plenty of experience in World Tournaments, so it was a very good replacement. Susanna Tapity for Boston. Boston's having a good year so far this season. And Jamie Bourbonnais, sorry if I said that wrong, are all the base. And let's see what we got here. We got a UD portrait, and the portrait is of Renata Fast. All right, we pulled a good one for the UD portrait. Renata Fast is a defenseman for the Toronto Scepters. She's currently tied for the league in assists, and it's just a fantastic defenseman for them, so that's great. That's one of the ones I really like. She's actually probably up there in my top 5 favorite players in the league. There's some stats on her again, and it looks just like I said, the NHL regular cards. So there you go. That's just a basic rundown of what the cards look like. They're very similar to the NHL cards. Next year's cards will be very different because you'll actually get to see the team logos here, and you'll get to see the team logos on their jerseys as well. So hope you like that. If you get a chance to find some that are hopefully not too expensive, definitely worth buying. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you have any comments about the cards. And if you have any you want to share, please feel free to share them on the Twitter accounts. I'd love to see pictures of anything you got, especially the Young Guns. Catch you later.